this bias with Zed being from Melbourne, of course, so we're going to go straight to the match now with Zed versus BKSAMA from Sydney. We can see Zed locking in Curran there, and BKSAMA is going for his trademark Urian. Urian, very famous for his rushdown play. Curran and Zed, very good with his Curran and his whiff punishing. I think we're going to see something very special in this upcoming match. Okay, BKSAMA locked in with Urian. And let's see if we get a character lock from Zed. He's thinking about it.
It's one of those things
here we go.
It's very hard to decide, right? Because in a best of 3 series, it's a lot shorter. You don't have that extra game like in a best of 5 series. So you really want to make sure that you're picking the right character from the get-go. And because someone like Zed, he does have a couple of characters with Nikali as his backup, he's just wanting to be sure that Corinne is that pick for him in that first match. So here we go. Corinne versus Urian. Zed versus BKSAMA. Victoria versus New South Wales. I'm hyped right now. Let's get into it.
All right, and BKSAMA dashing in early there. You can see with the standing hard punch to try and get an early crush counter. Zed with punishing the shoulder right there earlier. Another fantastic standing medium kick, so good. All right, and Zed pushing forward with Curran now. BKSAMA in trouble in the corner. BKSAMA almost stunned.
Oh,
Zed goes for the shimmy. BKSAMA doesn't bite. All right, here comes the V-Skull and the mix-ups. High, and here are some of these dirty mix-ups we've seen from Nemo. I think BKSAMA's been watching Nemo on YouTube. And pushing Zed into the corner now. Zed almost stunned now. Zed's turned to be in trouble. And BKSAMA takes the first round, it looks like.
If he does it. And beautiful conversion there from BKSAMA. And that is the name of the game when versing someone like Urian or Ibuki or Laura. The game does not start until they've activated that V-trigger.
That's right. BKSAMA turning it right round there. Almost on the brink of stun, but turned it right back round to beat Zed. Now BKSAMA pushing hard with the EX shoulder. Pushing Zed toward a big crash counter from BKSAMA now to push Zed into the corner. Zed is in trouble, almost down to 50%. Here comes the throw loop. We see another throw from BKSAMA. No, backs off, tries to get the throw. And a big drop from BKSAMA there. Zed's going to capitalize on that one. Okay, here we go. BKSAMA now in the corner.
Oh, beautiful punish.
Big tempo uppercut from Zed. He's trying to get BKSAMA into that stun, but cancelling into the V-trigger. Zed's having another one, tries to V reversal out. Okay, good whiff punish.
Trying to get him there, trying to catch the button as it whips.
Alright, Zed in serious trouble here. He's going to have to do some serious blocking in order to get out of this. Jumps away from the throw, but BKSAMA just too strong in the corner, and Zed losing the first game to Sydney's BKSAMA. Let's see if Zed continues with Curran, or indeed goes back to character select. We might see a Nikali pick here.
Yeah, that was a really convincing game 1 actually from BKSAMA. You know, he did get, pretty pressured in the corner in that first round and, came back with his V-trigger, but that round was pretty much all BKSAMA right there, and they're instantly into game number 2 right now. So, BKSAMA up 1-0 right now. Can we do it? Zed.
Alright, Zed sticking with Curran. That's the pick he's going to take. He's not going to go with Nikali. However, he is having a lot of trouble here against BKSAMA's rushdown style. Playing very aggressive. Both players quite aggressive with their playstyles. However, BKSAMA is just pushing a little bit harder with his Urian today. Fishing for a lot of stand half punches there to try and get that custom counter, try and get some serious damage off Zed. Zed activating V-trigger. BKSAMA having nothing of it. V-reversal straight away. He's pushing Zed back into the corner with that rushdown, and those headbutts so effective. And again, with that EX shoulder, such a powerful move in Street Fighter V that Urian is known for. And Zed has one more round here. He's going to have to do some winning if he wants to stay on the board. He's going to have to push really hard with Curran. Let's see if we can see some of that trademark Zed play that he's so well known for.
Yeah, that stand heavy punch from Urian is such a menace to deal with. It just has such great range. You can charge it, which makes it +6 on block, and it's a crush counter normal. It just has every tool you want in a long-range normal, like the stand heavy punch from Urian. And here we go. We see BKSAMA turning the tides a little bit. That EX shoulder, once again, another beautiful move for Urian. Only leg 2 on block. There we go. Nice spacing on that shoulder, making it safe. Another EX shoulder. We're getting the pressure going. Here we go. Lots of plus frames. Lots of plus frames. What can Zed do? Here we go. Activate V-trigger. Can he get out the corner right now? Catches it with the frame trap. Oh, beautiful converter. That's surely super and surely death. And there we go. Zed is on the board with his first round win.
And there we go. Round 2 to Zed. Stays alive. He is still in the game. BKSAMA readjusting his monitor here, perhaps getting ready to lay the smackdown on Zed in this final round. He really wants to close this second game out so he can move on.
Would you say he's willing to throw down right now?
Oh, I think he might be, Baxter. And here we go. throw loop city here from BKSAMA. He's really trying to get into Zed's head with those throws. We might see an activation here from Zed shortly as he gets pushed into the corner, almost stunned. Oh, and that big EX headbug, a big read from BKSAMA. Zed backing off here, perhaps looking at the opportunity to activate. Here it comes off that standing roundhouse, pushing BKSAMA into the corner with the throw. He's playing very conservatively here, trying to stay alive. He's only got 20% health left, even less, 10%. Zed's on the ropes now, he's going to make it happen. Will we see? Almost an ultra bar, almost ready to go, almost a critical line. Ooh. BKSAMA's right out of the corner and just activates that second mirror, and that is it. BKSAMA taking it convincingly 2-0 over Zed. Zed fighting very well in that second game there, but unfortunately couldn't pull through.
Yeah, that was a great showing for BKSAMA, basically showing us that we don't know anything. We both thought Zed was going to take that with his recent success, but BKSAMA showing why he's one of the invited guests for this finals day right now. Clean 2-0 for him. They lost one round in that, in that two best of threes set right there. Really strong stuff from BK. Not many drop combos whatsoever. Zed, maybe he could tighten up a few loose screws right there in his gameplay. But yeah, really good second match for us of the day.
BKSAMA, of course, an old hand in the fighting game community, a very prominent Street Fighter 4 player, although a very different game. It just goes to show that experience does count between Street Fighter games. We're going to go to a very quick break as we get the next set of players set up. We'll be right back with more esports Street Fighter 5 action right after this.